good evening. Welcome to the class. Hi everyone. Hi all my bachas. कैसे हैं सब? I hope that all of you are fine and are in good health. Welcome everyone to your own channel of 9th and 10th. I'm your teacher Ankita and welcome to the class. It's a very exciting session. I can see many of you are excited for the session. We will have Menti Poonam, but we had learned a lot of Menti in the past. So now we are focusing on the questions, right, that usually come in the examination. Yes? Yeah, like the important questions, right, that can come in your examination. Yeah. And of course, at the end, we'll be writing these questions this year, right? We don't have MCQ, so we thought we'll be focusing on that. Super excited for the session. Even I am super excited for the session, everyone. So I hope that you can see me and can hear me clearly. Yes. Ayana, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for asking. Poonam, we will be doing that, but I think today we don't have we just have the respiration and secretion. Sorry, respiration and circulation. If we have time in the end, we'll do. Very good, Yash. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hi, Pramod. Hi, Vishal. Poojas, Shivangi, Hida, Rajkumar. Very good, everyone. So I hope that let's quickly start our session. Yes, we will be having the Menti, but not now, right? We'll not have the Menti session as of today. So in the future, we'll for surely have. But let's focus on the theory paper, right? And of course, we'll be learning that how you can write the answers for these particular questions. And of course, some of the questions like can most likely come in your examination. Yes, hi, Baiju's teacher. Very good. Hi. Awesome. So quickly give me a thumbs up, everyone, and we'll start our session, right? So I can see many of you are with us, and yeah, the numbers is increasing. Very good. Ask your friends to quickly join. And if you're new here, if you're very new here to our channel, to your channel now, I would request you to take a moment and please subscribe to the channel. Yes? Become a part of our family. Right now, I think we're approximately on 89.1K. Now, we're planning to reach 100K really very soon. So we need your help, right? It's your family. Let's work for it. Right? And ask your friends to join. Of course, you subscribe to the channel. And why are we asking you to subscribe? Because we promise that we will be giving you the quality education. Right? And apart from that, we have, very interesting ways to learn a particular concept. So it's both win-win situation. Good to see many of you here and can see a thumbs up and smiley. So let's get started. Before we quickly get started, let me just tell you about the Byju's scholarship test because many of you are very new here to our class. So we have Byju's scholarship test. It's a very interesting test that actually help you to analyze your performance, right? Of course, it will be detailed analysis. And basically, it actually help us to understand where our interest lies. So do write this examination. It's really very easy. So we have this exam on 28th of August and 4th of September. Now, that will be the round 1. If you qualify round 1, you'll be coming for the round 2 and furthermore. And if you clear all the rounds, you can go to Australia and watch T20 World Cup live along with your parent. So, of course, it's a very good opportunity. Right, these tests actually help us to know, right, to tell us that how competitive are we ready, in which direction we have to move. So please do try it out. The link is in the description box below. And apart from that, for all of you, right, who want to write the competitive examination, Khushbu ma'am have started a series on the NTSC math, right? So of course you can follow her and ma'am will be taking the sessions on every Monday at 7 p.m. So we'll go with that. Awesome. Yes, now we are starting. Hi Dikshita. Hi Mahek. Very good. I can see many of you here. And let's move everyone. No, you're right on time and we'll be starting now. So here we have 10 questions, right? And we'll be looking into these questions and how we can write the answer of these questions in the examination. So here we go. Yes, here we have the first questions for 2 marks. Now I want you to answer first quickly, right? Yes, aspirant. And aspirant, I remember you. You are coming to our classes regularly. So yes, we don't forget our students, right? What will happen if platelets were absent in the blood? A very easy question. Yes, what will happen if the platelets were absent in the blood? So you tell me. We know that platelets are present in the blood. They are the blood component. They are the which type of component? They are the cellular component, right? They are the different types of cells. Of course, they are the cellular component. Now, they plays a very important role in clotting. Very good, Pooja. Yes, Priyanshu. Very good, Yash. Very good, A. Blood will not stop. Very good, Tanishka. Ayana, very good. Yes. If platelets are not present, then of course what will happen? There will be no clotting of the blood. And if there's a wound on a body, what will happen? The blood will be keep on flowing if platelets are not present. This would lead to some harmful conditions, right? Like we might lose a life just in case if there's a loss of blood. So platelets help in the blood clotting, and if platelets are not present, the blood clotting will not happen. This is really very easy, right? Yes. Very good. So if this question comes for 2 marks in your examination, this is how you can write the answer. Platelets are responsible for the clotting of the blood. If platelets are absent, blood will not clot. And of course, in the case of injury, blood cannot stop flowing. And without clotting, we might lose good amount of, like huge amount of blood or great amount of blood from our body that can cause the excessive loss of blood. Right, are we clear? It's a very easy question. I hope that you got this. Now I want a quick response from your side and we'll be moving ahead to the next question. Now important thing in this particular question is to relate things. Blood, platelets, right? And the role of the platelets. Very good, very good. I can see thumbs up. Very good, everyone. So now again, I would request all of you to stay focused. Now I know that it's a very important time, very crucial time for all of us. We have our midterms. So that's why I don't want to waste any single minute of yours. Focus, right? Yes. Very good. Let's see question number 2. Now, if you look at the question, it's a little bit lengthy. It's on the respiration. So let's see over here. Ma'am, my teacher says that don't write answers in point, otherwise marks will be deducted. So, Poonam, if the question is for 1 mark, of course, you don't have to break that 1 mark pointer into 2 points. And the same thing can happen with the 2 marks also, if the points are not huge, right? But if it's for 3 marks, 4 marks or 5 marks, I'm sure your teacher will agree that you should be writing in the points. Yes? Okay. So, let's see this question. 2 green plants are there which are kept separately in oxygen-free container. So we have 2 containers, right, and they are oxygen-free, and we have kept these 2 plants. We have kept 1 plant in the dark and another plant in the continuous light. Which of these you think will live longer? And we have to give the reason. Now, of course, the answer lies in the question itself, right? If you look over here, 2 green plants. So if we have 1 plant, and over here we have another plant. 1 in complete darkness and 1 in the sunlight. Which will survive? Let's suppose A or B. Which one will survive? Yeah, my drawing is not very fancy, but I hope that you get the gist of it, right? Which one will survive? The one which is kept in dark or the one which is kept in light? Yes, I can see the answers best. Yes, the B one, right? Because of course we'll be getting the light. Let's see over here. So we have a little bit of the explanation with the beautiful diagram over here. So the plants which are kept in an oxygen-free container, in the absence of oxygen, what will happen? Right? What will happen if there's an oxygen-free environment? There's no oxygen. We know that plants can make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. For that, they'll be taking the carbon dioxide, right? And of course, they'll be in the presence of the sunlight, in chlorophyll, and of course they'll take water and they'll perform the process of photosynthesis. They will do the respiration also, right? So if the photosynthesis is happening in the sunlight, there will be the right balance of both the gases. Carbon dioxide intake, oxygen outtake, right? Release. Oxygen intake, or carbon dioxide release. Yes? So what will happen? We know that the plant which is kept in the light will be able to survive, whereas the plant which is in dark will not be able to survive because it will get no oxygen. And oxygen is really very important for the breakdown of the energy. Are we clear? Yes, everyone, are we clear? Now, this is a very interesting question because many of us will get confused, right? But quickly give me a thumbs up if you got this question. So Mehak, the question is saying बच्चे के दो प्लांट्स हैं, एक प्लांट को हमने अंधेरे में रखा है, डार्क में रखा है जहां पे ऑक्सीजन नहीं है, और एक प्लांट को हमने लाइट में रखा है जहां पे ऑक्सीजन, वहां पे भी ऑक्सीजन नहीं है, बट लाइट है तो प्लांट फोटोसिंथेसिस कर लेगा. फोटोसिंथेसिस के लिए कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड चाहिए और रिलीज में क्या मिलता है? ऑक्सीजन. तो ये ऑक्सीजन वापस प्लांट लेके अपना रेस्पिरेशन प्रोसेस कर पाएगा. तो प्लांट विल बी एबल टू सर्वाइव. वेराज इन दिस द प्लांट व्हिच इज केप्ट इन डार्क, वहां पे फोटोसिंथेसिस होगी ही नहीं. जब कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है और ऑक्सीजन नहीं जा रहा तो प्लांट कब तक खाना बनाएगा जब उसे एनर्जी नहीं मिल रही है. ओके, सो आई होप दैट दिस इज क्लियर. वेरी गुड. So this is how you can write the answer. No, an aspirant, until unless, right? Until unless if there's a major mistakes, the board will not be deducting your marks. Yes, you can write the answers in points. That's what that every teacher will tell you, right? We encourage you to write the answer in points. Okay, so here we have the answer for 2 marks. We can say that the plant which is kept in the continuous light will be able to live longer for the same reason, because they produce oxygen by photosynthesis during day, which can plant, right? Of course, the plant which is in the darkness cannot produce. Both the plants produce CO2 during the respiration, exhale, but the plant which is kept in the light, it's still getting the oxygen. But the plant in the darkness is devoid of it and of course die earlier. Are we clear? Quickly a thumbs up everyone. Now this is a very trickier question. I want you to tell me a quick thumbs up and we'll move ahead. Yes, come on everyone. Thumbs up. Or a smiley. Or you can write crystal clear. Ma'am, Kaju Katli question tha. We have it. Good. You can note down the questions. Yes, we will be discussing about the transportation, don't worry. Okay, I can see the response. Now let's move ahead to the question number 3. Question number 3 is based upon the guard cells. Again, a very important concept. For 2 marks, right? How do the guard cells regulate opening and closing of the stromatal pore? Now, of course, we have the answer in the question. If you read the question properly, we have some important key points for us to focus upon. Guard cells, we know that guard cells surround the stromatal pore, right? And how these guard cells are regulating the opening and the closing of the stromatal pore. We know that stromata help in the exchange of gases. Yes? Help in the exchange of gases like oxygen and the carbon dioxide. Now if we have the stromata over here, we can see it, right? Now over here we can see the stromatal pore is open. So as the water will move inside, right, as the water H2O will move inside these guard cells, what will happen? It will become turgid and it will open, and of course the exchange of gases will be possible for the respiration. Now when there's a loss of water, now look at the arrows, right? When there's a loss of the water, it will shrink, and that's why the guard cell will come together, and of course the stromatal pore will close. Yes everyone? We are clear, right? So over here in a very beautiful way we have written down these 3 points. Water enter guard cells, cell becomes turgid and stromata opens. Water exit the guard cells, cells become flaccid and stromata closes. Clear, right? So this is how you can frame your answer for 2 marks again. The opening and closing of stromata pores regulated by the guard cell by increase and decrease amount of the water in them. Now you can mention, if this question comes for 1 marks, you can write this point only. But it came for 2 marks, you can go into detail and can explain about it further. That when the water enters the guard cell, it becomes turgid and the pores open, the stromatal pore. And when the water exits, the guard cell becomes flaccid and the stromatal pores closes, right? And this particular question can come for 3 marks also. And the question can ask you to draw the stromata, both the open and the closed stromata, right? The stromatal pore basically, close and the opening. Are we clear? Yes, if this question comes for 3 marks, you can draw the diagram also, right? Very good. Yes, an aspirant, yes, it is. But yeah, of course, you will be having the MCQs in your, in your upcoming classes. When you write the competitive exams, there, of course, they focus on more on the MCQs. Very good. This is a live class, right? Come on. Hi, Poonam. I can say hi to you. So it's a recorded class. Sorry, it's a live class. Sorry. I'm saying it is a recorded class. How can I? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next question, everyone. Here we go. I hope that you're enjoying the session and I hope that you're noting down all the important points that we are discussing. Sunita Bachchi, you need to just wait for some time. We are coming over there. So, transportation bhi hum padenge. We'll have questions on that. Yes? Awesome. So here we have on question number 4. I hope that all of you are following. Yes. Sute, turgid means stiff. Very hard, I would say, you know, tough. So if like it's a turgid, apply the pressure and it's a very stiff surface. Yes, Stuti, have just answered your question. Very good. Now here we have the question. The question is, why is there a difference in the rate of breathing between the aquatic organism and the terrestrial organism? And we have to explain, right? Again, it's a why question. Why we have, so for 2 marks, it's a good question. Now, of course, we're talking about the aquatic organisms and the terrestrial organisms, and these are the ones that lives on the land. Why the aquatic organisms have a higher breathing rate or a different breathing rate than us? Very good. I can see the answers already. So let's see over here. Now, what happens above the water for animals like us, right? We are living on land and in the atmosphere we have good amount of air, and in that we have the good amount of oxygen. So of course we don't have to breathe that much. There's no shortage of oxygen for us on the surface. But below the surface, the amount of oxygen which is there, it is actually dissolved in water, and the amount is really very less as compared to the land. In that case, what happens? These aquatic organisms have to take more of oxygen so that they can survive, right? So for example, let's suppose you are in a birthday party, right? You are in a birthday party, there's a huge, big, delicious, yummy cake which is there in front of you. And the host says that, yeah, if you finish your cake, you will get one more. What we will do, like if we love cakes, I'm sure what we'll do, we'll just eat very quickly, right? Because we have a limited amount of it. And then of course we want to eat the next piece also. So similarly, we have it with the aquatic organisms. They have a small or very less amount of the oxygen which is dissolved in the water. That's why their breathing rate is more. Are we clear? Yes, that's a difference between the aquatic organisms and the terrestrial organisms. Yes, are we clear? Very good, Sunita. Negi, yes. Yash, Sunita. How much oxygen required aquatic compare? Now, of course, in terms of the organism, that will be vary from one organism to the other organism. Yes. Here we go. Here we have, this is how we can write the answer. The rate of breathing in the aquatic organisms is much faster than the terrestrial organisms, right? And of course, because the amount which is available of oxygen in the water is less than the land, they require more oxygen, right? And of course, the breathing rate is more. Very clear. Yeah, it was a nice example, right? I remember I used to do it. I love cakes. So when I was a kid, I remember very clearly, I will be the first one to eat the cake and I'll be like, uncle or auntie, I'll be like, ma'am, I used to tell them, कि मुझे और cake चाहिए. Are we clear? It's ma'am dialogues. हाँ, मेरे बहुत सारे patent dialogues हैं. Right, समझ में आया? Awesome, amazing. Yes. Okay, Akhir, बच्चे, we have the community post where we share the timetable. So every day there's a different time where we have the classes for 9th and 10th standard. So you can check on the community page. Very good. Chalo, here we are done with the 4 question. Let's quickly move to the question number 5 and we're like halfway through, है ना? Kind of half century, halfway through we are. Why do veins have thin cell wall as compared to the arteries? Now I'm not answering this question. Yes, I'm not answering this question. You need to answer. Oh, talking about the Telegram, right? So tomorrow we are coming live, right? On Telegram. We'll be coming on 6 to 8 channel also, me and Aishwarya ma'am. And a 9th and 10th channel also tomorrow. I think we're coming at 8 PM tomorrow. So we'll meet. Yes. Okay, now it's a very easy question. We're talking about the veins and the arteries. So veins and arteries are the blood vessels that carries the blood. Veins carry the carbon-rich blood. We have the exception of the pulmonary vein, which carries the oxygen-rich blood, right? And then we have the arteries, which carry the oxygen-rich blood from heart to the body. And over here we have one exception of pulmonary artery. Yes, so let's quickly discuss about the structures of these, right? So walls of the blood vessels, the veins have the basically, when we talk about the veins, they have a larger diameter and they have a very thin walls. The pressure is less and they have these valves. These valves kind of flap-like structure that actually prevent the backflow of the blood. We call them as the valves. In arteries, of course, they have a very small diameter. That's why the arteries carries the blood with a very high pressure. They don't have any valves and the walls are really very thick. Okay, everyone? Yes. Yes, very good, Poonam. If arteries are thin, what will happen? They will collapse or they'll just burst. Very good. Yes, Sunita, for the veins, yes. Veins carry the blood in a very low pressure as compared to the arteries. Yes, awesome. So this is how you can write the answer. Now this answer to me looks really very, though it's out there, it looks a little bit lengthy. It's for 2 marks. So let's see. Arteries are thick-walled blood cells, blood vessels, which carries blood from heart to the different parts of the body. They have thick walls because blood emerges from the blood and under the high pressure. So they have covered all the points. Then of course veins, when we talk about, they have thin walled, carry deoxygenated blood and back to the heart. They do not need thick walls because they have a less pressure, right? They don't have a high pressure to carry the blood. And of course they have the valves. So if we look at this answer, it has covered all the points that we have just spoken of. Okay, so it's really important for us to jot down all the important points that we want to write. Now this question ideally can be there for 3 marks also. Right, and of course mostly this question comes when there's a comparison, it usually comes for 3 marks as a difference. How many lines answer should we be okay for 2 or 3 marks? So when we talk about the 2 marks or for the 2 marks, I think I would say 4 lines will be max for the 2 mark question, and for the 3 marks it depends. If it's a difference, you will be making the columns, writing 3 different points with 1 example. If it's a theory question where you need to explain things, you can write for 3 marks approximately 3 minimum points and you can move to the 5 points also. Clear? Yes. Sanskriti, so in September from the CBSE, there will be the release of the question paper, the sample question paper that will be released. After that, once we have it, basically CBSE will be telling us that how the question paper pattern will be. Based upon that, we'll start solving. After that only, we'll have in market, we have the sample papers, right? Based upon the new pattern, so we'll start doing that. Very good, very good. Awesome. So quickly give me a thumbs up, everyone. Are we clear? Yes. Sanskriti, we will be doing it. You don't have to worry about it by December. Mostly by the November, right? The end of it. We will be trying to finishing our syllabus. Awesome. I can see thumbs up. Thumbs up. Very good. I hope that you are enjoying the session, right? And if you're new to our class, right? If you're very new to our class, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. It means really a lot to me. Okay, I can see someone is asking us to repeat. So Suman, if I'll talk about this. So over here we are talking about veins and the arteries. Both of these are the types of blood vessels we have, and blood vessels will be carrying the blood. We have veins which carries the carbon dioxide rich blood from the body to the heart. They have a larger diameter and of course they have thin walls and they have a valves in between to prevent the backflow of the blood. Whereas arteries are there, they carries the oxygen and they carry the oxygen blood away from the heart. Right? We have one exception over here, which is the pulmonary artery that carries the carbon dioxide rich blood from the heart to the lungs. So they have smaller diameter, because of that they carry the blood under the high pressure and they have thick walls. Yes. Are we clear? Ayana, arteries don't have valves, bache, because if the valves are present between them, and of course they carry the blood with the high pressure, so there'll be a lot of stoppage of the block over there. So that's why they don't have it. They don't have to prevent the backflow of the blood. They are actually moving towards that. Clear? Awesome. Very good, very good. So this is clear, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, right? It means a lot. You know that we are planning to reach 100K really very soon. So subscribe to the channel. And here we are on question number 6. Again a 2 marks question. All plants give out oxygen during day and carbon dioxide during night. Do you agree with this statement? We have to give the reason. Now I'll wait for you guys. What do you think? Yes? Oh, hit it yes. Yes, very good. Okay, you don't agree. Give the reason. Yes? Very good. All plants give out the oxygen during daytime and carbon dioxide during night. Do you agree or not? Very good, very good. Yes. So, if we talk about it, let's see. Oh, they're blinking, right? So, we know that during the daytime, what happens? Photosynthesis happens and respiration happens. Can we write P and R? During daytime, both processes are happening. Photosynthesis also and respiration also. Photosynthesis, carbon dioxide will be moving inside the plant and they'll release oxygen. They'll release the oxygen. During respiration, plants will be consuming oxygen and they'll be releasing the carbon dioxide. That's clear, right? Now, during the night time, only respiration occurs. That means that they will be taking up the oxygen and will be releasing the carbon dioxide. Are we clear? Yes, this gives away the answer, right? So, we can say that the statement all plants give out oxygen during day and carbon dioxide during night is incorrect. Plants respire all day, expel of the carbon dioxide every time. But they give out oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis, which takes place only during the presence of sunlight. Right, everyone? So this such type of question, especially in terms of plants, respiration and photosynthesis, can be little trickier. So you should have your concepts clear. Right? So I want a quick thumbs up over here in the chat box. Very quick thumbs up. It's a very confusing concept. In night absorb oxygen only. So we can put it in such a way that in night they take up the oxygen for respiration. Very good, Yash, Aarti, Sanskriti, Prince Raj, Tanishka. Can I explain again? Wait, I'll explain you. Yes, Aditi. So we are saying that plants take up the oxygen, right, for the respiration and they release the carbon dioxide, right, during respiration. In photosynthesis, they will be taking up the carbon dioxide and they release the oxygen. So the question was that, is that the plant only release oxygen or only release carbon dioxide during daytime? No. That's the question and that's the understanding we have. Ishika, do non-green plants make also food? So when we talk about non-green plants, like if we talk about the pitcher plant, right? Of course, it is present at a place where it has less amount of nitrogen. So it basically depends on the insect. It is an insectivorous plants, right? And when we talk about the majority of the plants actually perform photosynthesis, there are very few plants. I would not say that. There will be a lot of plants that do. Yes, and sometimes when the green part is not there, there will be another pigment that actually help in the process. Very good. Awesome, everyone. Here we have question number 7. It's an easy question. Quickly help us find the answer. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. Sanskriti will be coming to that. Yes. Awesome. Here we have the question. We have column A and column B. Here, Sanskriti, for you, the transportation question in plants of focus here. What is a phloem? We know that in phloem is a type of vascular bundle, right? And it is present in the plants and it carries the food. It helps in the translocation of the food, right? Now, quickly, everyone, focus over here. Phloem has 4 different components, right? phloem fiber, phloem parenchyma, sieve tubes and the companion cells, right? Very good. Then we have nephron, which are present in the kidneys. They're the structure and the functional unit of kidneys. So here we have and they plays a very important role in the formation of the urine, right? So they are a part of excretion. Veins, they carry the deoxygenated blood, and platelets help in the clotting of the blood. So 2 marks easily in our pockets. Very good. So here we have the next question. Explain the process of breathing in men. Okay, it's a very, very important question, everyone. I want all of you to focus over here. Yes, this question is for 4 marks. Yes, this question is for 4 marks. Let's talk about the breathing. So can you write what is breathing? What is breathing? Now breathing is nothing. Yes, I can see lungs. Yes, what is breathing? Yes. Yes, yeah, man or the human being, same, like when we say yes. Inhale and exhale, very good. So when we inhale and when we exhale, right, we call it as a breathing. So here we have basically the mechanism of it. So in the breathing, right, what happens when we inhale? Right, when we inhale, what happens? Oxygen moves, right? The ribs moves outwards, right? Diaphragm moves down and create a dome shape, more space, and the lungs cavity increases, right? Sorry, lung space increases and the air rushes. Very good. And when we exhale, the ribs moves inward, right, inwards. Diaphragm moves up, right, create a less space. We have lungs leading, and of course they become less, we have a less space for the lungs, and the carbon dioxide moves out, right? Yes. Now you will be getting this on the PDF in the Telegram group. Very good. So over here I'll just move. You can take a screenshot of it. Right? Very good, very good. Awesome. So we are clear with this. We don't have to define the cellular level of respiration. No. Ishika, over here they are specifically mentioning about the breathing, so you can mention about it. Right? Yes. Okay. So I hope that this is clear. Very good, very good. Okay. Now this is how you can write the answers over here. Yes. Again, I'm moving and I'm not explaining this because we've just discussed this in the detail. So, yes. Okay, so they have mentioned about inhalation, exhalation. Now moving to the next question. Yes, we are moving to the next question. Explain the 3 pathways of breakdown in the living organisms, right? So of course, it's a very important question. I think many of you are asking about the cellular respiration, right, Sanskriti? Here we will be learning about the pyruvate. Very good. So here we have, it's a 4 marks question. Now all of you, focus over here. Yes. So we have the glucose, right? Now when we take the food, right, when we take the food, it is broken down, and from glucose we get the energy, right? So the glucose will be moving into the cell, right? When the oxygen is present, and we'll talk about that later, but glucose will be moving into the cell. And in the cytoplasm, it will be broken down, right, from the 6-carbon compound to the 3-carbon compound, which is pyruvate, right? And 2 molecules will be formed. From 6 to 3. Simple maths. Then this pyruvate now have a different fate when the oxygen is present or it's not present. So the cellular respiration, when we talk about, is of different types. Respiration is 2 different types. Aerobic respiration when oxygen is present, and anaerobic respiration when the oxygen is not present. In presence of oxygen, what will happen? We'll see the release of the energies, ATP, the release of the carbon dioxide and water. Are we clear? Yes? Very good, very good. So this is very clear, right? In aerobic respiration. Yes, Ishika will be coming to that. What will happen in East? Now, when there's a lack of oxygen in the human body, in our muscle cells, what will happen? We will see the formation of the lactic acid, and of course, we'll see the energy release. That is the ATP. This happens in our muscle cells, skeletal muscle cells, right? And this lactic acid, when get accumulated in the body, in the muscles, gives us the cramp, the pain, right? If you are a marathon runner, or if you do exercise, or if you do, if you do bicycling, and if you play sports, you will be aware about this. Yes, I think someone was asking, ma'am, what is my name? My name is Ankita, and here are my specs. Yes. Now comes the last part. In the absence of oxygen, that could be in the East. I think Sanskriti was asking. I'm not sure. I think one student was asking about what will happen in the East. So of course, in the absence of oxygen, in a case of East, we will see the formation of ethanol, fermentation, right? Nothing is there, of course. We will see the formation of ethanol, a small amount of ATP, and the release of the carbon dioxide. Yes. Are we clear? Yes, Aditya. Dikshita. You tell me. It's a very easy formula. Ethanol kya hota hai? Basically, when we talk about the ethanol, we know alcohol, right? So it is the different form of it, and during the anaerobic respiration, we will see the formation of the ethanol. Very good. So this is there in your textbook also, right? In CBSE NCERT class 10 textbook it's mentioned. And please believe me, please trust me when I say that this is really very important. So please do not miss this before your examination. Read through it, right? Here we have the answer for this. You can quickly go through it, right? And definitely, yeah, you can mention this also. Very good. Thank you, Mahek. Dikshita, Mahek is writing the answer for the ethanol. Yes, I hope I can read that. Very good. What types of question will form? Please tell. So, in the examination, as of now, we have different types of questions in the theory paper, right? So, we have 1 marker, 2 marker. We start usually from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we have over here. But maybe this time the pattern will change. So, we are waiting for the sample paper that will be released by the CBSE. And then, of course, we'll have more clarity. Very good. Okay, everyone, last question. And then, of course, it's for the transportation. I can see many of you are asking about the transportation. Yes. Here. So here we have the transportation. Why? Human circulation is called as double circulation. And we have to mention. So let's quickly discuss about it. Yes. Okay. Now quickly tell me everyone. Heart has how many chamber? It's a very rough diagram. Do not draw this diagram in your examination if someone asks you to draw the diagram of heart. Okay. Aditya, my name is Ankita. Right? Heart has 4 chambers. This is just for us to understand. We have right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. Are we clear? 4 chambers. When from the lungs, when we inhale, right? When we inhale, what we get? We get the oxygen-rich blood. This comes to the left atrium. Are we clear? Yes. And it carries the oxygen. From there, it moves to the left ventricle. We have the valves. And from the left ventricle, it moves to the aorta, and aorta will carry to the body. Are we clear with this part? Yes. Are we clear? That's the left part. Okay. Now we have pulmonary vein, which carries the oxygen-rich blood from the lungs to the heart. Yes, very good, very good. Now from the right side, let's talk about the right side of the heart. From the body, the carbon dioxide-rich blood will be carried with the help of the vena cava, and the carbon dioxide-rich blood will move to the right atrium. Then from there to the tricuspid valves are there, and from there to the right ventricle, and from there from right ventricle to the lungs with the help of the pulmonary artery. That's the double circulation. Now, why we call it as double circulation? Because the blood flows twice through the heart. That's why we call it as the double circulation. Are we clear? Yes, are we clear, everyone? That was the easiest way to remember the diagrams. Very good, very good. Mahek, you can draw this diagram. This one diagram you can draw, right? And of course, you can show the arrows. Oxygen, you can mention about the names of the blood capillaries, right? Very good, right? I hope it's clear. Quickly, and this is how you can write the answer also. It's a very big answer. I'll quickly move, take a screenshot of it. Right, take a screenshot of this. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Very good. So I think we are clear, right? We are clear with this. Awesome. So I know that there are, yes, thank you Yash for helping me out. You will get the PDF of this particular session, so don't worry. Which diagrams are important? So Gamer, when we talk about the diagrams, in this chapter we have nephron, we have the exchange of the gases and alveoli, heart diagram, all of these are a little bit important. Awesome, very good everyone. So we are clear with this, and with this we are done with our today's session. I hope that you have enjoyed, right? Tomorrow of course we have a session which is 26th of August, right? You have a session with Kriti ma'am, and it has all the important questions, so join that session. And of course, we have got you covered, and again I'm telling you, we'll be coming live tomorrow, so join the Telegram group. Right, and with that, we are done with a very important thing, everyone. So we have Byju's mini learning program, and if you are very new to our class, right, use the code YT first, and you can avail the 3 classes that we have on Byju's, right? In the Byju's mini learning program, you will be able to experience these classes. Where there are 2 teacher model, you can pick the timing of classes according to you. So don't hesitate, use the code YT first. And with that, we are done. Now let me see. Ma'am, where will get the session PDF? Aditya, you will get the session PDFs on the Telegram group. The link of the group is in the description below. So go there, click on it and join the group. Ma'am, कौन सी book से board में आता है? Very interesting name you have. So in board examination, they'll be focusing on the NCERT exemplar. Yes. हाँ भाई आदित्य, Prince. Very good. Thank you, Prince. संस्कृति मैम, which diagram? Again बच्चे, नेफ्रॉन का डायग्राम आ सकता है, एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस एल्वेलाई का डायग्राम आ सकता है, स्ट्रोमाटा आ सकता है, हार्ट का डायग्राम आ सकता है. बट यूजुअली अभी बहुत टाइम से देख रहे हैं कि डायग्राम्स नहीं पूछते आप लोगों से. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. यस यश, एनसीईआरटी बुक ऑब्वियसली. हाँ, चूज योर गिफ्ट. इट्स अ गुड बुक, बट या फॉर एक्स्ट्रा रेफरेंस. Meg, you can refer if, and there are a lot of publications, NCERT Exemplar, Lakshmi Singh, right, and there are other books, other publications, all in one, etc. हाँ, Innovative 26, they can ask you to show the exchange of gases. So, बहुत easy diagram, and we should be aware about that. Very good, everyone. Okay, with that, I think we are done with today's session. Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much for coming here and learning along with us. Hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. It means a lot. I don't know how to, just tell you about this. It just feels so good when you subscribe to our channel. Every day we see the numbers and we feel that, yes, we are increasing our family, right? And when you come to our class, when you talk to us, God just gives lots of energy. मजे आते हैं, अच्छे से और पढ़ाने का मन करता है. So keep on doing it. Right, and in the comment section below you can tell about the session, right? Interesting, you can give us the hearts. Yes, lots of love, everyone. Please do take care of yourself. If at all, if there are any doubts which are left, you can write the doubts in the comment section below. On that note, everyone, we will start to say bye-bye. Meg, very soon, we are working on that. Bye everyone. Lots of love. See you. Bye bye.